Given the following equation, identify the information and graph the function. So we can go with vertical asymptote always comes from this denominator. What makes this equal to 0 would be x equals -2. Horizontal in this graphing form would be y equals -1. So I'm going to come down below. I'm going to go to y equals -1. Identify the horizontal asymptote and x equals -2. And identify the vertical. So I can see 4 different areas here. I can choose any x value other than -2 in this case to plug into the original equation and find out the corresponding y value. So I'm going to plug in 0. When x is 0, what is y? So 0 plus 2 is 2. So I'm going to plug into my calculator 3 over 2, subtract 1. 3 over 2, subtract 1. This will tell me the y value that corresponds to x equals 0. So x equals 0 corresponds to 0.5. Now I'm going to graph 0 and 0.5. 0 and 0.5. What does that do? That tells me that the function is going to occur in this section and also in the section that is kitty corner. The domain, it comes from the left, no restriction how far it goes to the left, and it keeps moving to the right until it gets to this wall, this asymptote of -2. It doesn't touch it. It jumps over and starts again. It goes from -2 and it keeps going to the right with no limitation. The range, it comes up from the bottom. The arrow insinuates that there's no limitation how far it goes down, and it keeps moving up until it hits this wall or this asymptote of -1. It jumps over it, and then it keeps moving up with no limitation. End behavior. As you go to the left, this arrow is not continuing to go up or not continuing to go down. It's continuing to get closer and closer to the asymptote y equals -2. And as you go to the right, it's going down, but it's not going to continue going down. It's going to continue getting closer and closer. I just meant to say -1, I'm sorry. And it's going closer and closer to the horizontal asymptote of -1 as well.